spending most mornings because I've been doing 7:30 Pilates classes most days, which I'm loving. Put a good deodorant on before I got my top on. I'm gonna head off in like half an hour-ish. I'm setting my alarm just a little bit earlier just so I feel like I can still have a slow morning and just waking up and going straight away, because it just always makes me feel a bit stressed when I do that. One thing I'm really trying to focus on this year, oh my gosh, finally, that was overstimulating me way more than it needed to. One of my intentions, I suppose, going into this new year is trying to convert most of my beauty routine, I suppose you would say. Anything really that I'm putting on my body, just converting it all to way more cleaner products. Obviously, you don't just have to throw out all of your things and get all new products and just waste them all, but it's something that's just very important to me. I think as a woman, we put a lot of things on our body, from makeup, perfume, body wash. One of the easiest ways, which I have honestly been doing for a while, I'm so glad that my mum put me onto this when I was super young and didn't let me buy, as much as I hated it at the time, spray deodorant. Obviously by now we all know that we should be using natural deodorants. I've worked with Wild quite a few times in the past, so this will be no surprise if you've been here for a while. Not only are they super sustainable, you have these reusable little cases that are customizable. I also recently just got a pink one and I love her. You just get little infills. It's much better for the planet than buying a new deodorant with new packaging every single time. All of Wild's products don't compromise on effectiveness at all. They have 24-hour odor protection, shea butter, so they leave your skin and your armpits feeling very moisturized. I think one of the easiest things to probably convert to a natural product first up is deodorant, because it's really just that simple, and you're not only doing good things for your body but also good things for the planet. Obviously, we're all about making small changes this year, so if you are wanting to make a small change in a very easy way, I will leave a link in the description box to Wild if you want to join the natural deodorant community. I will say, once you're here, it's kind of addictive, and then if you're like me, you get way too excited when a new package comes with all the different scents that can become your own personal scent. I've got fresh cotton and sea salt, and that's probably my favorite because it just smells so fresh. I've also been given a new discount, which is just SOPHIEJAN. That'll save you 20% off your Wild order. The time has finally come to set up my bookshelf. I've just cleared out this area. I'm not 100% sure what I'm doing with my desk and my piano. I'm thinking I might decide to move the piano just so it's not super cluttered in here, but I want to put the bookshelf in and just kind of see how I feel, because it could add a cozy element that I might really enjoy. Okay, I'm a little bit nervous to do this by myself. Surely it's fine. Okay, I might put the first one on that wall. I don't know how much space to leave for the corner. That'll do for now. I think it's going to need a bit of work once I've got the last bit in, but there's a little bit on the floor here that... It really sounds like I'm scratching the floor. I promise I'm not. I want to see it from a distance. It looks so good. I'm about to have a mini home library. Also, I'm convinced I have the best fiance in the entire world, because I did not build these shelves. Last week I was out for the whole day and I came home and Sam had built them. I don't know what on earth I did to deserve that man. And he hates with a passion IKEA flat pack. At no point did I ask him to do it for me. I said briefly, can you help me when I build it? But then I just came home and he built them. He said, now you just have the fun part of putting all the books in them. I am more and more convinced that I'm dating a man that was written by a woman. Anyway, okay, now it's time to put all the books on. I feel like I'm very much overestimating how many books I have. I'm going to be nowhere near filling all of the shelves, but actually that's the exciting part. Knowing that there's so many books that I'm yet to read and buy. Here's my thing. I think I'm gonna try and color coordinate to start off with. I'm not sure if that's gonna work. I just feel like it'll look really pretty. Also, do I keep fantasy together and then romance together? I think I just shouldn't put any pressure on making it look perfect today. Today is just putting all my books there, and then I can rearrange as much as I like whenever I'm bored. Okay, what is the first book I'm putting on it? It feels momentous. I think I know. Where is it? One of my Christmas presents from Rach was not only a copy of potentially one of my favorite books I've ever read. It's not only that. She also annotated and tabbed the entire book. I don't think I've ever received such a thoughtful, time-consuming present. She really reread, annotated, like there's so many little notes and underlines, and tabbed this entire book. Just for me. What? She wrote a little note that said, "To my Som, you are such a blessing to me. I'm so thankful for you. Thank you for loving this fictional universe as much as I do. I hope this reread doesn't cause you too much pain." Oh, it will. I haven't done my reread yet, but I've just kind of been picking up and kind of reading little annotations that she's done. This has to be the first book. Do I put the tab side at the front? Maybe I'll just put it like that. Do I display it? I'm just gonna do that for now. The first book is on. I think I'm going to firstly unpack all of the books from the moving boxes into a big stack just so I can see them all, and then I can start loading them on. I'm so happy with them. I'm not sure if this is boring to any of you. If it is, please feel free to skip. But this is a bit of a tour of what I've got happening right now. I have absolutely no order that I've gone with. I started doing colors, and then I started doing heights, and then I started doing series. So nothing makes sense. I also just added my little friends, and I love them so much. I lent out my Magnolia Park series last year, so that shelf will be full very soon. I've got a little Emily Henry shelf. Can you tell what one of my favorite books ever was? Akatar, Once Upon a Broken Heart, which I've now finished the whole series of as of last night, so I need to buy the other 2 books to complete that series. Powerless, Fourth Wing. I've come to the conclusion there's quite a few books that I've read, upwards of about 10 in the last couple months, that I haven't bought, like I've read on my Kindle. And now that I'm building my own little library, I feel like I need to go out and buy them. So I'm kind of considering going out and buying them now. Also, which I haven't done yet, want to make a shelf dedicated to books that I haven't read yet that I bought. So then when I want a new read, I can just go to that specific shelf and just have a look through rather than trying to search through all of them. Honestly though, most of these books I've read, I kind of want to go out and buy some books. Just the ones I've read that I don't have the physical copies of, you know? Okay, I'm going to. She's got a book for every situation. We never painted by the numbers, baby. I'm thinking the game plan is Big W first, because Big W always has the cheapest books. I actually don't know if there's a bookstore at this shopping centre. I was going to say obviously, maybe not obviously, but because we moved recently, I don't know my local shopping centres very well at all. So I'm just going to walk around and see what I find. I would also love to pop into Cotton On because there's some denim shorts there that I really like the look of, but I want to try them on to make sure that they suit my body. I really want a pair of kind of more low-waisted jort style shorts. Rach recently found these in Cotton On and she loves them, so that's very much convinced me. Yeah, I want to try them on to make sure that they suit me first. I'm also thinking, do I write a list of the books that I'm after, or do I just go in almost blind, just kind of see a book, buy it, you know what I'm saying? I need to pee. Why does this always happen? I think I have kind of a bad bladder because my feelings of needing to pee come on that quickly. I'll be fine. I won't even be slightly like, oh, I kind of need to pee. All of a sudden, I need the toilet right now. Does that mean I have a bad bladder? Very unsuccessful. I don't think I've seen one book that I can do. So badly. I'm home now. I thought I'd give you a bit of a book haul of the books that I bought. Honestly, both bookstores I went to were vastly unsuccessful. I just feel like I couldn't find, I mean, firstly the Big W that I went to had basically nothing, and then I went to a bookstore and I also couldn't find much. The ones that I did find were just very expensive and I knew I could get for cheaper, so I definitely didn't get all the books that I was after. However, that just means I can do more book shopping on another day. The books that I picked up that I'd already read, just to add to the bookshelf, is the rest of the Magnolia Park series in the new covers. Now I have the 4th one that Rach gave me. I wanted to complete the series. I'm just going to take the stickers off. I've also just put dinner on the oven, making salmon again, which I feel like I made in my last vlog. I promise I don't have it for dinner every single night. I probably have it no more than once a week, but it is a staple meal in our household. Sam should be home from work soon as well. That looks so cute. Can you see them? I'll give you a close up soon. The next thing I bought that I've already read is The Ballad of Never After. I didn't pick up A Curse of True Love, which is the 3rd book in the series, because Rach said that she has an extra copy. She was like, do you want it? And I was like, I mean, absolutely I do. So maybe I move that to here. I'll put them there for now, maybe. Here. Books that I picked up that I haven't read yet. The book I'm up to in the Throne of Glass series. She's a big one. It's like, I checked before squinting my eyes so I didn't give anything away for myself, but it's 700 pages. I'm going to start this very soon. However, I feel like because I just finished Once Upon a Broken Heart series, I want to give myself a little break from fantasy. Obviously it's very different fantasy, but I want to give myself just a bit of fantasy break so I can walk into this with a clear mind. Add that in. So that's another book. Whoa, see, that's actually not even all of it. And then the last one I picked up was You and Me on Vacation by Emily Henry, because this is, I believe, the only book of hers that I haven't read. Because it's summer right now, I feel like it's a good time of the year to read this. So this honestly might be the book I pick up next. Should I start this tonight? Is my little egg not going to fit anymore? Poor guy. I could put him up there. No, I think I like him down here. Stop, he's so cute. Wow, I can't believe I own all of these books. It's just such a fun little hobby to have, of collecting books. And now I have a beautiful place to display them. It actually makes me so happy. I feel like it's, do you know what I felt like when I finished putting all my books in the shelves? I felt like a dad after he's finished mowing the lawn. I feel like this is a universal experience, but whenever my dad would mow the lawn, he would afterwards get himself a beer, go outside and just like stare at his work. Then all of us would have to go outside and also stare at his work. That is how I feel about my bookshelf. I can't wait for Sam to get home to see my work. My very hard work. And I can just see myself going and staring at it all the time. Oh. This is tonight's dinner. Harvey's got these little toys. I'm so excited. It smells so good. Ready?
Okay. Wow. That actually looks really good.
Do you like it?
Yeah, it looks great. That's a vibe. Feels the space really nice.
Yeah, it does, hey.
Nice. Good work. What's Marv think?
What's your favourite book?
Oh, you always ask me this one.
Yeah, I knew you were going to pick that.
Right.
Because it's gold and impressive.
Yeah, it looks grand. Also, isn't this like you got it in London at that bookstore?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember. Oh, sizzling sexual tension, hey? I'll have to give this one a read.
Pilates, walked outside and was like, this weather is too good to not go to the beach. And ever since moving closer to the beach, I've made a rule that I always have to have a pair of bikinis and a towel in my car. So I decided to just drive to the beach, have a quick swim. I won't stay here for too long, forgetting that I live so close now that I can just pop to the beach for a little swim and it doesn't have to be a whole day thing. You know, just so happy. Like this, nothing makes me happier than this. But it was so beautiful. I feel like I'm getting judged by so many people right now. If I got someone with me, I couldn't care less about public vlogging. But as soon as I'm alone, I'm so embarrassed. It's so beautiful. I don't want to leave. I think I want to go back in one more time.
It doesn't look very good there.
Sam's recreated the tunicado from Joe and the Juice.
Loosely.
Loose.
I can't remember what was on that, but
It was
I know
the inspiration.
Tuna and jalapenos, and I really liked it.
I'm still yet to try and recreate the Joe's Club. I actually miss it so much. Like when I think about it too hard, it makes me really sad. I'm drinking an energy drink.
Excuse you.
I know. They're just so good.
I don't rate them, mate.
I love this flavour. I wish it didn't have caffeine so I could drink them more. It's because I've got a crazy night coming up. I'm going a little crazy. I'm gonna make some lunch. I'm not sure what I'm feeling like. I'm feeling lazy, so I don't really want to spend a lot of time in the kitchen. I feel like this could be a lot of people's worst nightmare in terms of food. Eggs, tuna, tomato. They have to be some of the most hated foods. I randomly every 2 to 3 months get cravings for eggs and tuna. And that's today, so it doesn't look incredibly appetizing, but it tastes really good. Accompanied by my energy drink. I drink decaf coffee and matcha. This is crazy stuff, but they've been sitting in the fridge for weeks and weeks, and I have had sips of them and love them, but I always just make myself not drink them because it's so much caffeine. But I thought if there was any day that I'm going to drink caffeine, it's today, because tonight I am going to a One Direction, I think it's called like a One Direction party, but basically it's just a club that exclusively plays One Direction for a night. Couldn't tell you the last time I went clubbing. If there's one thing that'll make me go to a club, it's One Direction. The girls and I booked this a while ago and I'm so excited. I kept forgetting it was this week, and every time I remembered, I was like, I'm so excited. Here's the thing, it doesn't start until 9:30 p.m, which for me, a literal grandma in my 20s, that is late for my night to be starting at 9:30 p.m. It's also in Brisbane, so it's like an hour-ish away, so I think it's gonna be a late one. If there was any day to crack out this, it was today. But yeah, this is a bit of a late lunch. I've got a bit more work to do, and then I'll start getting ready. I have no idea what I'm wearing, but I'd love to incorporate somehow my red cowboy boots because I just think they'd be fun. Anyway, I'm gonna finish this, get some work done, get ready, and then go sing and dance to One Direction all night. Maybe I'm perfect. Let's go, crazy, 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 crazy. 8:48. Simply could not tell you the last time that I was arriving home at this hour. I'm so tired. Night was so fun though. Just dancing with a big group of people, you feel like you've just got this shared experience of all loving this band that doesn't even exist anymore. It's just a magical experience. It is. It was so much fun. Something I also forgot about, would you call it clubbing? I'm not really sure. Honestly, like it felt like it, is how much of a workout it is. Like you are jumping and sweating and singing for hours. I think we walked in there around 9:45 and we walked out at 12. We were all dripping in sweat. It was so hot and sweaty in there, but it was so fun. I literally loved it so much. I'm gonna have a shower, wash what's left of my makeup off, and then get into bed. And actually nothing sounds better right now. Also, I wore my red cowboy boots and I love them. They just make any outfit so much more fun. They're such a fun dancing shoe. This is my outfit. I realized I didn't show you before. I'm literally like kind of wet from sweat. Top is from Bitey, shorts cotton on, and the boots are, actually I have no idea, rock I think. That was my outfit. I think it's quite fun.
I'd love to put my head under one time and see what that feels like.
I thought the same thing.
With wet hair.
Yeah, so true.
Oh, I'm a bit like
Shaky.
putting on drugs.
We just finished up at a sauna and an ice bath and I was so scared. Okay, take two. My SD card just filled up. Okay, here's the thing. A sauna I could sit in for probably like hours and I'd be fine.
Crazy person.
Like I think just because I'm such a cold person, the idea of like making myself colder, and also you hyperventilate a little bit when you get into an ice bath, and so that just terrifies me. And so I was just so scared, and the whole time our timer was going down and down on our sauna and I was getting more and more anxious.
It's so funny because like for so long you're funny when you like are getting nervous or something, and then there's a point where I'm like I can't keep laughing because now she's like actually really scared. I have to be supportive.
Like I'll just be like laughing, and then also I'll just be like,
all of a sudden you're like staring at your bath and you're like, and I was like, oh my gosh, she's about to get in and I can't laugh.
I know, it's like I get like game face. I'm like,
yeah, like it terrifies me. I'm like, oh my god. But you got in. I'll just do a minute.
I
did 4.
I did 4 minutes. I'm so proud of myself.
And like you've just set the standard.
I know. I want to aim for 5 next time.
Yeah.
I think already being warm kind of helped in a way.
Not just going straight into an ice
Yeah, because we were so hot from the sauna. I thought that would have made it harder because we were so hot and then going so cold. It's not like a brick walk in the park.
Easy, yeah.
I will say, and maybe because I knew what to expect, but that was easier than my first one, because my first one I was so shocked that I couldn't breathe.
Yeah, because you didn't know what to expect.
No.
You were like, oh, it's just gonna be cold.
Yeah, and then so I remember sitting my first one being like, I can't breathe.
Yeah.
But like this one I was expecting it, so I just like sat down and like knew I needed to like focus on my breathing.
It literally feels like the start of a panic attack.
It literally does. First ice bath I ever did, I feel like I actually started to have a panic attack for about 15 seconds. The guy came, put his hand on my shoulder and was like breathing with you. Yeah, because I went to stand up and he goes like this. And I was like, oh, okay, I'm staying here. I want to say it wasn't as hard as I was expecting. It was hard, but
it's also like if you do something like a while ago and you remember it being awful, you can almost like build it up in your head
to be worse. I agree.
But also maybe if you went in with those expectations, that's why it was easier.
Yeah.
What I like to do in everyday life. Actually, welcome.
Welcome. It's really good here.
It's always 100% success rate. I'm always shocked and so happy with the outcome.
Always expect the worst.
Yeah. I can't believe you did longer than me.
It just took the minute time because there's like 1 minute, 3 minute, 5 minute, 10 minute, and then 15 minute, which I'm like,
okay,
15 minutes. So you can't stand up then? Your body's that numb.
Yeah.
The crazy feeling of like getting out and your whole body feels like it's like tingling.
Yeah. Like your legs are like, you can't like walk and you're having to like step out of the bath and I'm like, I'm not gonna make it.
No.
I'm falling on my face.
But you're also so excited to get out there, like, get me out of here. Wow. I'm so proud of us. I was feeling kind of in a little bit of a tired, low mood this morning. Now I feel like I could take on the world.
Yeah. Like we'll go run a marathon.
Yeah. Let's go buy running shoes. You know what I'm saying?
I'd love to make this more of like a common regular.
Like I wonder how much you should be doing them to see benefits.
Yeah.
Like, is it like once every month or once a week or once every 2 weeks?
Yeah, I feel like the more the better. I
Yeah,
think.
once a week would be so good.
Yeah, it would, wouldn't it?
We came. We came to move headquarters as well, and it was so good. Okay, I'm trying on a pair of hokas. Who's think I look really cute right now? It's so comfortable. Literally feel like walking on clouds. I love it.
I've recently restarted Pretty Little Liars. I kept seeing little clips on TikTok and it made me want to just watch the first episode, and then now I'm on episode 21 of season 1 and I'm thoroughly enjoying it. It's bad, but in a good way. I was just doing some work on my laptop, so I had it on in the background and I was having a great time. It's a show that I watched when I was quite young, maybe like 14, 15, and then I rewatched it a few years ago when I was like 20, and now I'm rewatching it again. I feel like the older I get, the more insane that this was a kids TV show it feels to me. I would love to know, this is my favorite question to ask anyone with any TV show, but out of the 4 girls, who is your favorite / who do you feel like you relate the most to? I think I relate most to Hannah and Spencer. I remember the last time I was rewatching this, the amount of messages that I got saying that I was the doppelganger of Hannah. I don't know her real name, Ashley Benson. I don't see it at all, like at all. I wish I could see it because obviously she's beautiful. I was blonde at the time, so maybe that was kind of swaying people, but I've also just made myself a little tea. It's like a mix of a bunch of different things, peppermint and licorice and stuff. It's supposed to be really good for you, and I love the taste of it. I thought I'd give you a little haul of things that I got today at the shops, plus I got a couple packages that I thought we could open up together. Firstly, I was so wrong the other day. The Throne of Glass book I bought the other day, I thought I was up to that one. Turns out I'm actually up to Queen of Shadows, which is the 5th book. Yes, so I bought the 6th book the other day. This is the 5th book. So I picked this up today. I'm just over halfway through By Thread, but I'm going to pick up this one next, and I'm so excited to get back into this world. I got a pair of Hokas. I think that's how you pronounce them. Wanted a pair of white running shoe sneaker vibe for a while. Also want to get back into my running because I was really good last year, probably going for 1 to 2 runs a week, and I've just completely fallen off the bandwagon with it the last few months, probably at least actually 4 to 5 months. So I have a black pair of, I don't know the brand, they have OC on them, which I do really like. They are semi-destroyed from Harvey chewing them. They still work, I'll still wear them, but I kind of want to have the option to have a white sneaker. I've heard amazing things about the Hokas. These are Clifton 9s, which I've heard great things for running, so I'm very excited to take them out. They were so comfortable when I tried them on. It literally felt like walking on clouds. My other running shoes are definitely not this comfortable, so very excited about this. Will you come on runs with me now?
No, goodbye.
Okay, so I'm very excited about that. I might go for a run this afternoon. What's the time? It's 5 p.m. Maybe just go for a walk or something. They're so comfortable. I'm very excited about them. They also fit like a glove. First pair I tried on. This is something that I just threw in when I was checking out actually, but it's the Slick Hair Anti-Flyaway wand. I always get little flyaways when I'm doing slicks, so I thought that'll be good to try. And the before and after looks great here, so I was really just sold. Next we have a book parcel. I know what this is. I'm so excited. The hard copy of Iron Flame. I read this book on my Kindle, and seeing it in person is like, wow, that's a thick book. Wow, it's just huge. What's the... Ooh. And I have the hardcover of Fourth Wing, so I wanted to get the hardcover of Iron Flame to sit next to it. Hardcover books are just so satisfying to me, and we just don't really get hardcover books here in Australia, but I found it on Booktopia, which came pretty quickly. I'm so excited about this. A wildflower package, which they very, very kindly sent. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, they've sent 2. This tea I've wanted for so long. Rach has it, Georgia has it. Oh my gosh, that color. I love it. I'm putting it on right now. It's perfect. Oh, I love it. And they also sent the grey one, which I love. I definitely have this in my cart. Oh, that's the perfect grey marl, actually. Wow, thank you so much. I'm so happy, and I will be living in these for the foreseeable future. I want to put my new books on the bookshelf. Okay, so I bought Empire of Storms the other day when I meant to buy Queen of Shadows. So I've read the first 4. Okay, yes. Wow, they look so good together. Should I do that for now? Or should I do this? I love the gold spine of that, but I preferred Fourth Wing to Iron Flame. So do I just do that? Does that look bad? Yeah. That'll do for now. Wow, she's really coming along. I love her so much. I love this little makeup desk so much. It just feels safe here. You know what I'm saying? Just this corner of the apartment just feels so safe. As it's almost the end of Jan. I want to sit down and plan my February out. As much as I really understand having a digital planner and a digital calendar and to-do list, I just love a physical calendar. I feel organized when writing it down. I feel like it actually really more so sinks into my mind, and I love just being able to look at it on a page in front of me. This is the planner I use as well. I like that the numbers aren't already set, then it's not just for a specific year and then you have to throw it out if you don't use it all. What's the 1st of Feb? Thursday. I'll just add in the dates, and then I think I'll try and keep this page relatively work related, because when I can't see it all together written out, it doesn't sink into my mind, unfortunately. 29. I also have this, which is my favorite type of to-do list. It's a home to-do list. Is that home? Yeah. Home and work, so it's separate. Because I work from home, I'm awful for writing myself a huge to-do list for a day and then being so overwhelmed by it. But I feel like splitting up home and work really helps separate the two in my mind. So I kind of want to write a bit of a home to-do list and a work to-do list just to do over the next few days, and then plan out my February as well. I also don't know how long this is going to last for, but I do have a code with Steph Place Planners, which is where these both are from, which I can pop in the description box. This isn't sponsored at all. I did work with them over on Instagram though. Just genuinely love them so much. I use these every day of my life. First thing I'm gonna write is Taylor Swift, because that is by far the most exciting part of my year. You're kidding me. Like it doesn't actually feel real. And I think I leave for Sydney on the 21st. I'm gonna spend the next 10 minutes or so writing everything I've got planned the month down, and then a little home and work to do list as well to get done. So when it's just in my mind, it overwhelms me so much, but as soon as it's written down on paper, I'm like, I can do that and drink my tea.